2 days after a plane crash just a few hundred yards from the Winchester airport, and we're getting a better idea of what was going on just moments before the crash.
A picture posted on a Facebook page of one of the people on board may lead investigators to some answers. Our Jason Lamb has that and more, all new at 6:30.
Investigators say the 5 people inside this small plane, a Mooney 21, survived after it crashed after takeoff just several hundred yards from the Winchester airport this weekend. The Franklin County Sheriff's Department released their names today. Clint Payne was the pilot. Also on board were Michael Lombard, Desiree Thomas, Adam Miller, and Elizabeth Miller, all of them from Winchester. And new pictures uncovered today from Lombard's public Facebook page may lead investigators to look at the possibility the plane may have been overloaded. The pictures show 5 people on board, including one in the baggage compartment of the plane.
I think some folks don't even think about it. It's just assumed that if you're flying with a rated pilot that you're going to be safe. And so usually what we'll do from the start is teach all of our pilots the importance of a weight and balance. So we'll check that before every flight, whether it's summer or winter, so they get in the habit of doing so, because that's a key component for safety.
Melissa Riley with the Wings of Eagles Flight School says even though the FAA hasn't determined an official cause, having 5 people in a plane that small doesn't bode well.
Usually in small aviation aircraft that are of the lower performance spectrum, if it seats 4, it usually only seats 3 if it has any amount of fuel in it. So usually you can't fill the seats with the number of people if you have fuel calculated in as well.
Riley says while most pilots typically calculate weight balance before each trip, it's important for passengers to speak up if they're concerned.
If you're ever going to fly with someone, don't be afraid to ask questions. Just have them explain information as you go along, so it's a great learning opportunity at the least.
A learning opportunity that could be a lifesaver. Even as the names from the people on board that aircraft in Winchester are released, the FAA is still continuing its investigation into what went wrong. Reporting in Nashville, Jason Lamb, News Channel 5 HD.
3 passengers in the plane crash were taken to Erlanger Hospital down in Chattanooga. One was taken to Huntsville Hospital and another taken to a hospital in Winchester.